Hey, it's Trevor Carr here. Today, this video is going to be slightly different because everything about this product is different. My approach to the product is different. The fact that I wasn't actually going to even promote this product, but now you'll find out. Things have changed, all right? So I've got the headphones in because I'm going to be playing some video and I'll make sure that you can hear the audio and that the audio is recording. In a nutshell, there's a product that's being launched called Invisible. This is the latest from Brendan and Jono, but the training is by Zi Shan. Now, Zi Shan is going to be teaching you how he is making a killing with solo ads. Okay, now, so straight out the gate, some of you are going to say, nope, that's it, Trev, I'm out of here. I don't want to pay for traffic. Fine, that's okay. What I would recommend though is that you do just at least listen to a little bit of what I've got for you here today, because I think you might change your mind. Now, for a lot of you, you're going to be like, yeah, fantastic, solo ads at last, we love them, because I know that they're very attractive for anybody that's trying to make it online when you first come in to build your list, because it's the fastest way to do it. But you'll also know that if you've followed me for any time, that I have always recommended that you don't bother with solo ads, that they're just a pile of trash basically. So I'm eating humble pie and admitting that I've been wrong, because this has been an eye-opener. So what happened was, I saw that the course was about solo ads. I thought, right, I'm going to go through this for you guys. I went through every single video and I had lots of questions. There was lots of unanswered questions for me. So I started speaking to Zi Shan and asking him to clarify things that I wasn't sure about, and things that, you know, just to make sure that this was the real deal. And then I decided that there was quite a lot missing from the course. So I come up with something called the missing ingredients. Now, the missing ingredients is your bonus bundle. You're going to get an ebook from me with the missing ingredients that I've personally created. Plus, you're going to get what you can see around me here that I'm going to show you a bit of in a minute, which is a 40-minute private coaching call between me and Zi Shan. Okay, and on here there are elements that are revealed that will make all the difference to you when it comes to making this method work for you. And it has completely changed my mind on solo ads. There are so many things that Zi Shan told me today that it just makes absolute sense how he is able to get incredible results, and the rest of us who have tried solo ads have had awful results, to be fair. So let me just play a little bit of this. This is the bonus training that you'll get if you buy Invisible through my link. I'm going to play a little bit of this so that you get a feel for what we've got for you here. So let me go here. Just got to find the plate. There it is. Got it. Okay.
People buy, most of the people use, some people, not, I cannot say most, but some
Yeah.
people use the secondary emails.
Yeah.
So those secondary emails, we call it spam traps. So basically those are spam traps is because people have no attention there, and they are unresponsive addresses that are only taking space inside your list and nothing else. And when you have these kind of addresses a lot, so that way, Google thinks that you are spamming people and sending people the content that they are never interested in for, right? So these are called spam traps. So you must make sure that you keep killing those or cleaning spam traps. Yeah.
Right. So that was just not even a minute, I don't think, of a training call that is 40 minutes long. This is golden nugget after golden nugget. This is Zi Shan himself, who's been incredibly successful. Now, on the screen, what I want to draw your attention to are these figures here. If I can, don't know if I can make this go non-dark again, because I've got my mouse on it, but hopefully you can see cartel 15,000. Oh, there we go, $15,306. He made 343 sales for cartel, right? $15,000. He actually won another $3,000. $3,000 in prize money. That's $18,000. Okay. Now, admittedly, he did spend a lot of money on solo ads, but you don't have to start at this massive, thing. You just start small and you scale up. That's 343 sales. His overall profit out of that promo was $14,000 in clear profit. Now that is life-changing. You know, seriously. The other thing is, that, oh no, I won't. I'm not going to tell you, because there's stuff revealed in this training that, you know, that you want to listen to, because this is the real deal. So this is why this, you know, review is slightly different, because, as I said, this solo ads is something that I've always taught my list. You know, in my experience, they're a pile of pants. But having spoken to Zi Shan quite a lot yesterday, and then I was on this call for him today in total for an hour and a half. Now, we discussed a lot of things off camera, and it was very apparent to me that this is absolutely genuine, and it's a very easy way of doing things. In these figures here, you can see Enigma 7,400. You can see CB Moneyvine $6,000. You can see Siphon Reloaded. Just below there, you can see Trends. You can see Aurora. Recent promos that he's done. Bearing in mind, he's never made a review video. He doesn't offer any bonuses. He doesn't do a review page. This is like so easy. It's the lazy person's way to making it online, if you like, and it's an absolute eye-opener for me, because I spend a ton of time putting together reviews like this one and bonuses like I'm doing for this one, you know, to make this great value for you guys. But the people that are buying these, you know, these are people from outside of our circles who have never seen this before. There's no competition, because they're not being sent this offer by everybody else as the people on our lists are, and that makes it convert very well. The strategies that he uses are very specific, and again, you know, revealed in this bonus training. I did feel like there was quite a lot missing in the main course, which is why I was asking all these questions, and then asked him, look, can we get on a call and do some training? I wanted to fill the holes with the training, and that's exactly what you've got. Okay, so in a nutshell, Invisible is training by Zi Shan plus some software. Now, he's a software coder, right? So his software is very good. You'll see in our interview, I think he shows it. No, you'll see in the bonus training the software. But I've also got an interview with Zi Shan now. You're going to see where we talk about the product and what he does, and you actually learn quite a lot from that as well. So even if you're not going to buy this, it's worth watching this to learn from that. So as I say, this is a completely different approach to normal. I'm going to let me see. In fact, let me just show you the upsells before we go to the interview, and then I'll hand over to the interview, and then you can decide whether or not this is for you. But just remember that the bonuses that you're going to get, aside from all the other bonuses that you normally get in my bonus bundles, your Trevi Big Boy bonuses are going to be my ebook with the missing ingredients, and this VIP closed secret training with me and Zi Shan. You're going to get that free of charge. It's going to make all the difference. All right, so let me just quickly show you the OTOs now, and then we can move on to the interview. So the front end product is just $12.95, so very affordable for everybody. It's a brand new software training product that will show you how to quickly start generating thousands of dollars per day online while remaining completely anonymous. Thing about it is that you don't need to use your real name, you don't need to use your face, you don't need to use your own website particularly. You know, it's all very much in the background, which is great for a lot of people that are just coming into this business and just want to remain anonymous. But you don't have to. It's not the anonymous side of things that this is all about. It's not the invisible side. That's just the hook that they've used to get sales for this product. The actual power behind this is that you've got somebody who's cracked it with solo ads, who knows exactly what he's doing, who knows how to scale it up massively, and is earning a small fortune with almost no work doing this. It really is incredible. That's what it's all about. It's not to do with the fact that it's invisible. But if that appeals to you, great. It probably is to do with the fact that you don't need to do review videos, you don't need to do a review page, you don't need to worry about bonuses. All of those things I think are fantastic. Okay, so no video creation needed, no pictures of yourself. You can even use a different pen name. 80% of the front end training is done by Zi Shan, and yeah, it says he's been dominating leaderboards. He actually, you know, he's been beating me on the leaderboards. Upgrade number 1 is Invisible Pro. So the front end is limited to 20 searches per day using the software. In the Pro version, you get unlimited access and searches. And they've also included a robust page builder, included the exact same templates that Zi Shan is using to generate the leads. So very good upgrade there. The thing about this is with the template is kind of all done for you. All right. So it means that you can get your squeeze page and you're sorted. You're ready to go. So you get the traffic from the solo ad vendor, he sends it to your squeeze page, you get the leads and pass it straight over to the sales page and you make your commissions. So with the Pro version, you're going to get that page builder, you're going to get the template, you're going to get some extra training, you're going to get all that, plus you get unlimited searches using the software. So it's a good upgrade to go for. Then upgrade number 2 is double your money. Okay, so it says, hack, as part of the front end method, Zi Shan purchases license rights to products he can maximize his earnings. Inside of the upsell, we're giving license rights to 8 products for just the price of 1. Having access to the license means you can double your money with 0 extra effort. This is a no-brainer. Trust me on that one. If you've got 100% commissions, this is going to work like so much better. It would be the thing that I would recommend that you do. All right. Even if that wasn't an upsell in there, I would recommend that you go and get 100% commissions on the products that you're going to promote. So to get 8 for the price of 1 is an absolute steal. So I would definitely recommend you consider that one. You will make your money back time and time again. Just think about it. Every single time you're sending people to these offers, you're getting 100% commissions instead of 50%. So massive difference there. Upgrade number 3 is the Ultimate Traffic Package, $197. Over 7 hours worth of training on AdWords, YouTube ads, Facebook ads, and SEO. On top of all this juicy training, we're allowing buyers to place their pixels on our sales pages for 365 days to gather a huge AdWords or Facebook audience and take advantage of retargeting to a laser targeted audience while getting penny clicks. Now, this is a great upsell. You may have seen this before with a pixel, but now you're getting 7 hours worth of training on AdWords, YouTube ads, Facebook ads, and SEO. So all of that, the AdWords, the YouTube ads, and the AdWords training, that pixel is going to be generating the audiences in your AdWords account. All right. So now AdWords is where you do your advertising for Google search and for YouTube. All right. YouTube in-stream, YouTube discovery, YouTube display, etc. So you can build these audiences in there from their sales pages. That means that on launches like this, hundreds of thousands of people come to these sales pages, you get them pixelated, they become your audience inside your account, and then you retarget them for pennies. Very powerful. Plus you got the training in there, so you know how to do all of that. So upgrade number 4 is the license rights. License rights for Invisible itself, $167. Obviously this is a brand new fresh product, so license rights for this product would be a good move. Okay, the products have taken months to develop, create and thousands of dollars and have been spent on creating all the sales materials. You get 100% commissions on every sale that you send throughout the entire funnel. That's it. Yep, that's it. No more upgrades. Nope, that's the upgrades. Okay, so now we're going to hand over to myself and Zi Shan for the interview, and this is going to be an eye-opener for you, and hopefully you'll be as excited as me, and you'll go and pick this up and you'll grab these incredible bonuses that I've got for you as well to really make this work for you. If you've got any questions, please let me know, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so yet. Subscribe and hit the notification bell. Let's hand over now, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Okay, guys, welcome to this call. Now, I'm delighted to have Zi Shan with me today, and very grateful, Zi Shan, because it is launch day. So I appreciate you taking the time out to speak to me here today. How are you doing?
Trevor, I'm doing good, and it's been a pleasure for me to be here on your show. I've been seeing some of your videos before as well, and I'm hoping that one day maybe I will be in your show, and it's a good thing to be feeling good. So
well, look, mate, I appreciate your kind words, but to be completely honest with you, I'm honoured because I've seen your figures and I'm just blown away. You know, I mean, you've I know you've always been there, right? But more recently, you've suddenly been kind of out there on the leaderboards, and it's been fascinating to see. And to the extent that at one point, I do remember thinking to myself, who is Zi Shan? And I'm thinking, I thought I knew Zi Shan, has launched tons of high quality products, but you were never really there in the leaderboard kind of thing, were you? You weren't out there hitting maybe you were, but maybe not as that name.
Yeah. So basically, if I tell you about my background a little bit, that I am a technical guy. Basically, I have experience with softwares and programming.
Yeah,
And
I thought that was the case.
yeah, so I started in the JVZoo space in early 2013. And then I just came across these people, and I saw them that they need software and these kind of services, So
Yeah.
I started creating softwares, and then started launching with the marketers here in our industry. I've worked with all the big names here, like Sam Becker, Karthik Ramani. I work with all of them.
Yeah.
And so that time I was like gaining experience, because I'm like, right now I'm 25 years old. So it's like when I started in
Nice.
2013, I was 19 years old or something
Wow.
like that.
Yeah.
So for me, it was a learning curve, and I was getting some experience with the technical stuff since 2017, because when I was launching very frequently, and I was building the email list at the same time, right? Because
Yeah.
when we sell softwares, we have new people coming in, right?
Yeah.
And into our email list. And then I started learning email marketing as well, right? I say, okay, all these marketers, I see they are monetizing it very well,
Yeah.
and I should be doing the same thing. Before, I had no clue, because I was so busy with my technical side work.
Sure.
So I said, okay, this is like a free money for all the marketers, is because all it takes is to just write a quick email and press the send button, and
Yeah.
money starts coming in, right?
That's
So
it. Yeah. Yeah.
it really fascinates me. I was like, okay, that is something I should be doing. So then I started coming out in the marketplace openly, and started promotions, and you can see me coming from the leaderboards. And then not only just with the software list that I've been building, but yeah, I have used some other methods and other traffic sources or other techniques to build up my list. Because if you want to make money online, there's only the best way, I think, is to build an email list, and we
Yeah.
all realize that, because we all are the internet marketers, and we all have sustainable email list. That is a part, that is our primary income. No matter if
Yeah.
anybody says they do Facebook marketing or Google marketing, Google ads or something, but still we know that the best way and the easiest possible way of making money online is email list. So yeah, that's what I've been doing
Yeah.
since past.
And even like you mentioned, all like the Facebook and the Google ads and everything else, but really, if you kind of look at those closely, 99% of the time, what we're doing when we're using those is using those to build a list. So we're using all these different methods to get back to that classic, the money is in the list model, which is, we know it works, because the thing is as well, it gives us the ability to almost make money on demand. I remember when I'd just gone full time, and I'd recently launched Pimper, and I had this new list, and it was so exciting for me, because it seemed to me that I could press send now, and by the time I got to the end of the road in my car, I'd earn a commission, right? And it was true; it was happening every time. And you think like, God, this is incredible. I can literally just type up an email, press go, and then go out, and within a few minutes, I've earned money. And it is true. There are a lot of people that say email marketing is dead and all this kind of stuff, but for the time being, it's absolutely alive. It's changing. Everything changes, doesn't it? But it's absolutely alive. So you've made a lot of courses over the last few, not courses, products mainly, because I know you're a high quality kind of software product builder, right? And you've got this list, but you've recently discovered that there's a way to really enhance it, really bolster it up, right? And that's what's led to you being on these leaderboards and really crushing it, and knocking me for 6 off of leaderboard. I know on Cartel, I thought I was doing really well until you come along and push. So what you've done with Invisible is you've documented that, right? You've telling us what you've been doing to achieve that extra power.
Okay, so as I mentioned that, I've been using some different techniques and some different graphic strategies to build up my list, right? To basically grow my list, is because when you talk about the software list that I've been doing launches and the people are coming in, that is limited, because I cannot launch more than 2 or 3 softwares per year, right? It's
Yeah,
very hard to do, right?
yeah,
So there's a limited number of people that are coming through that channel, right, into my list. So I need to find some other ways where I can add more people on a daily basis or a monthly basis, into my autoresponder, into my email list, so that way I will have more people and I can send more consistent emails,
yes.
to them.
Without
So
having to do the whole big launch thing to get them.
exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly, because a launch is limited. Coming up with the idea, crafting the idea, developing a product, then launching it. It requires a certain amount of time.
yes,
That it's like 2 to 3 months for a launch. Cannot
yeah,
do it faster than that. So I need to find some way. I thought that I should find some way that where I can have a consistent people entering into my list on daily and weekly basis or monthly basis. So yeah, I've been trying some couple of things. Like I also tried Facebook ads and of course Bing ads and you just name it, all the
yeah.
paid traffic.
We've tried it. Yeah, yeah,
And just like others, everybody does that.
yeah,
Just go and burn some initial money for testing
yeah,
into the advertisements,
yeah.
and of course we get some clicks and we get some conversions. But at the end of the day, when you calculate the ROI, most of the people get into the negative ROI,
Yeah,
right? Because it's very hard to convert those kind of leads into the buyers, right?
yeah,
So that's what happened to me as well most of the time. But keep doing the things and trying different things out there. I was able to find some cool methods that are giving me some positive ROI, and then I just try to scale those methods, only focus on those methods that are
mm,
working for me, and I just skip all the other methods that are not working for me. So
yeah,
that
yeah.
is when you see me on the leaderboards. So I am only using those limited methods to build my list first, and then using the same methods to drive traffic to the offers. And that is what I have exactly covered inside Invisible.
Excellent. Well, yeah, I mean, I myself have also dabbled in many of these things, and you can come unstuck very, very quickly, especially with something like Google. And if you open it up to the world and you think, right, yeah, that'll be a good one, press go, it gets approved. And before you know it, you've done like $50 in a couple of minutes. And you're like, whoa, you're looking for the pause button. I did that just yesterday again, when I was testing something. I tried something and I was tweaking it, and I tested something new. 50 quid, 70 clicks in about a minute, and you're like, no hops, no opt-ins, no nothing. So yeah, I've definitely been there. Now, the way I like to do things with my list is I'm always very transparent. So I'm going to actually tell the readers and the viewers and my tribe right now what it is that your strategy is, because I want to ask you a couple of questions about it. And it's probably something that a lot of them are thinking as well. You're using solo ads. Now, solo ads are really, really popular with people that are coming into the market because they can see that it's a quick fix, right? It's exciting. I've used solo ads. You see subscribers coming in, as fast as I was spending money yesterday with Google ads, and you think, yeah, this is it. I've got it, right? But my experience with solo ads is that, similar to what you've just said there, you tend to go into a net. You might get your money covered, but you don't make this kind of big money. Like, you've made incredible money. So I'm just really, really interested to know what it is. Without you, don't reveal anything. We've got to be careful, because we're gonna go do some training, guys. After this interview with me and Zi Shan, Zi Shan has kindly agreed to do some training that I'm going to be recording for you guys as a bonus, and you can only get that from me. So we're gonna lift the lid on this a little bit, but just tell me, as a newbie thinking, oh, wow, solo ads, I thought it was gonna be something different, or yeah, solo ads, but am I gonna make any money? Tell me a
Okay,
little bit.
so let me just tell you what exactly it is. So solo ads, basically there's a misconception out there that with most of the people that solo ad doesn't work, right?
Yeah.
But
I mean, I've got to be honest, I've actually told my list this. So,
exactly,
you know,
exactly. And to be honest, this is not so true. You guys must realize one thing, that for doesn't matter what product you have or what product you are promoting, you need traffic, right?
yeah,
And for traffic, people go to various sources, right? Like Facebook ads, Google ads, and the motive is still the same, to drive traffic to the offers, right? And to
yeah,
drive traffic to your opt-in page to build a list, right?
yes,
So these people, like solo ads people, solo ad sellers out there are hundreds and thousands of solo ad sellers you will
yeah,
find out there. So if they have lists, so you must realize that they have also built the list by using some traffic sources, right? So it
yes.
means they also have some real people inside those lists, right?
They
So they
must
have,
do. Yeah, it does make sense. Yeah,
exactly. It's because they are not like, something out of the blue. That's a misconception that solo ad is something, oh, if I buy solo ads, it's not going to convert. Why it's not going to convert? Because most of the solo ad vendors, if you go and see their profiles, of their, so you will find that they run Facebook ads, they run Google ads, they do SEO to build up their
right.
email.
Yeah, yeah,
So it
yeah,
means attracting the same kind of traffic that you are looking for.
yeah,
Most of the
exactly.
people I realized when I started, of course, some of them, my starting campaigns with solo ads were a total failure. Okay, I am telling you straight off.
Yeah,
It
good.
was total failure
Because we've
because
all been there, right?
exactly, and because I was, of course, in every traffic source when you go out there, you when you are testing out, so you have to burn some initial money, right? So
Yeah,
it was okay for me to burn that, but what I've learned is that the most of the people, the problem that they face is the two things. First of all, it's to find the right solo ad seller, okay, for their offer. Because
yeah,
most of the people, let's say, if I have an offer that I'm willing to promote, for example, it's an internet marketing or a software-based offer, right?
yeah,
So I need to find a seller that has a list that interest in these kind of products, okay? Most
yeah,
of the people, what they do is they pick a wrong product, okay, and the wrong seller. So it means the offer doesn't match to the
mm,
seller's audience.
right.
So
So
when
there's a
they give a
mismatch there.
link,
Yeah,
exactly. So when they
yeah,
give a link to the seller, of course, when you are giving them the opt-in page link, people will opt in into the page, right? Of
yeah,
course, you will
yeah,
have 30%, 40% conversions on the page. But after the opt-in, when we redirect people to the offer page where they plan to buy on the sales page, so the offer is not congruent. Offer is not related, relevant to
yeah,
the audience. If I'm interested in, let's say, I'm interested in MLM, for example, and
yeah,
you are giving a software offer, so
yeah.
it means I will just skip it right away.
Absolutely, because all you're thinking is, I'm in MLM. I want to be in MLM. I only want to see MLM. And then when that comes in, you go, oh, MLM. And that's the
Exactly.
match that you want, isn't it?
Exactly. And that also happens even with our buyers list. Like, for example, I have a list of
Mm,
softwares, right? And when I hit the info products to the software list, I have very low conversions, low
yeah.
sales. Most of the people, they are not interested in
No,
info products, right?
absolutely. The same with me. My list is majority of my list. There are people that they're looking to make money online. They haven't got a lot of money to spend because they need the money to make, to make money online. And so when I hit them with a software offer, they're like, it's good, but it's not what I need right now. So yeah, it does make a lot of sense.
Exactly. So that is the scenario basically is, and that this misconception that the things doesn't work, the solo ad does not work. But honestly, it's not true. When you find the right offer and the right seller,
Yeah,
things will work for you definitely. It's because those are real people. Those are the people who, if you put right offer in front of them, they will buy it for you. And that's what I figured out. I found right offers. I have go to, for example, the particular sellers, 5 to 10 sellers, and I buy traffic from each of the seller and try different offers. And if one offer, I'm able to get the leads as well as I'm able to break even,
yes,
that particular offer. So then I took this offer and I go to the another seller, bring the same offer to another seller, buy some traffic, and then test it. With that traffic, it works, then okay. So it means the offer and the seller is perfect. Then
yeah,
what I did is I offer the seller more money and scale that thing,
yes.
like a person, if for example I initially test like with 100 clicks, right? For
Yeah,
100
I
clicks,
was going to say, what would 100 clicks be a kind of test figure for you?
So like for 100 clicks, people usually, if you talk about the tier 1 traffic, so tier 1 traffic is the best quality traffic, which
Yeah.
includes countries like United States, UK, Canada, and all these countries, right? So which people, countries where people have a buying power online, and they are familiar with this process of buying
Yeah.
things on.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
these are
Yeah.
all the tier 1 countries. So if you go to the solo seller and buy any of the ads, so you can easily get 40 cents per click or 35 cents per click of a tier 1 click, you know. So it means if you're spending $100, you can easily get 150 clicks, you know. Or if you want 100 clicks, you can easily pay like 60 $65 and have 100 clicks, you know. So you just need to spend that money, and not only you are just like getting the clicks, but remember, you are driving traffic to your opt-in
Yeah,
page
you're getting
first.
those subscribers, aren't you?
Yeah,
Then
yeah,
the clicks after that are free, aren't they? That's the idea. Yeah.
exactly. So let's say if out of 100 people, let's say 30 or 40 people opt in into your opt-in page, right? So after they opt in, you will redirect them right away to your offer page, correct? So it means 40 people or see your sales page, right?
Yeah.
But you also have the follow-up sequence inside your autoresponder. So it means people, if they saw the page and they didn't take the action, you can keep emailing them every day, you know, and remind them that you saw the offer, but it doesn't work out. Maybe you were busy or something, or cart was abundant or whatever. So you can again bring them with your follow-up sequence. Not only just that, what I have done, my experience is that if you try to send 2-3 emails later on about that offer, and still you see some people are not buying, you can change the offer anytime. You know, you can send them a different offer. So because as long as you have a person in your email list, you can send them multiple offers.
Absolutely.
So this is the best traffic source, and this is a huge benefit of building up an email list.
Yeah, well, I've got to say, I mean, you got me excited. I started going through the training yesterday. I went through every single video, and I was, I mean, to the point that I was almost like going off and looking to book my first solo ad for probably a year. So you've reignited that in me, and hopefully you're going to be, we're going to reignite that in my viewers, and they're going to see the value in this. I'm going to say we're going to call it a day right there, Zi Shan. I appreciate your time. But for anybody that does buy this, me and Zi Shan are now about to go behind the scenes, and we're going to record some training for you guys that buy through my link that's going to give you the little kind of what I call the missing ingredients and the secret sauce that's going to enable you to make sure that you do get some really good results with this. So thanks, Zi Shan, so much for taking the time today. I wish you the very best with your launch, and I'll speak to you soon, mate. Take care.
Thank you so much again, Trevor, for having me here. And yeah, I speak to you soon.
Cheers, mate.